This is what it's supposed to be like. They go opposite directions, these cut, these pull it, or feed it. This is what it's not supposed to look like. No good. It's very jammed. Yeah. There's a piece of the tree. So we got to get a pry bar and get it back out of there. Maybe we can straighten it, and maybe we can't. Oh. Can you tap front on that? Oh, I see. Right now we're stuck on that. Maybe even a pry bar. My goal is to hammer that straight. This is aluminum. I don't think this is bent. I think that'll spring back, but I think we gotta hit that maybe with a sledge. I think we can make it.
To get it to spin?
Yeah, right here.
You want me to pry or you want me to hammer?
I think you need to pry on it.
And you pry.
And I'll force it to spin. Don't hit me in the head, please. Alright. You go ahead, please grab that sledge. Tyler, I found the culprit. That thing's like over an inch thick. Feed it to the goats. Yeah. Watch your face. That's actually almost straight. Like, I genuinely want to try it. Like, I was thinking, oh, we're done for the day. This is it. We're broke. I want to try it. Yeah, bring that other rig up here. I'm convinced we're going to get one load out of here tonight at least. Tyler's back. We're going to try this. Okay, it scared me. I thought it wasn't going to go. I'm like, are you serious? Oops. I just hit that car with some grass. I need to back up. This isn't good. I need to get over top of the material and start fresh. Like that. Tyler's strobe light's kind of wicked in the dust. Like shining beams of light around. We're gonna try something new. Tired of it jamming up, so we're gonna try driving through it. Here's the end, and then we're gonna turn around. I have no idea where I'm at, and we're gonna turn around, and hopefully it's leaning into the head. It's probably gonna hit my windshield. But just maybe it will work. I don't know. We'll see what it does. I don't know. I don't see this working out, but this is experiment time. And my camera is very dirty. And there went the metal detector that sometimes randomly just goes off. At the point where I just don't care, because this stupid thing just broke another shear pin. It's not going, it's just piling up on my head. I'm wasting a lot of material because I can't see where I'm aiming it. As you can see, it's all laying on the ground. So yeah, we're just gonna fold it up and I'll fix the shear pin, and maybe tomorrow it'll work. I don't even know. It's just off because it makes people really mad when you go down the road with the big LED bars. They don't really appreciate that. But I guess I can turn it on. Wow, look at that. I can see that I have a head. So yeah, we're gonna just take it on home, I guess, or take it down and park it for the night. We'll try in the morning again. Alright, we are back. It is Friday, payday. Actually, that was last week. We're gonna try this again and see what else we can break. Hopefully I can park in here. Oh, the keys will be here if they need to move the truck. Let's see. We got some things to fix. I want to warm the engine up a while. Get all my junk into the chopper. Alright, that's really annoying. Stupid trucks. We just changed the shear pins, so we are going to now hey, it went. And now we have a clean head. Isn't it beautiful? We're just waiting for my dad. He's going to drive up through the middle and hopefully knock it down so that we don't have to take it in the ends. What happens here is that the crop flows into the sides and then it lays over flat, and then there's nothing to pull it in. And what it depends on is the crop from these center two wheels coming in and pulling it, and it feeds nice, which works great in a cornfield where it's consistent. This stuff has clumps and there's skippers. So as long as I'm feeding the center of the head, I'm in good shape. But as soon as I start getting a skipper, it piles up and then it's no longer able to push it because of the pile. Tractor cab glass coming through. Holy cow. That just swallows up that whole rig. Holy cow. So we're gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna work. Just my guess. Well, this stuff's a little more dense, so maybe this will feed okay. It is piling up right now. Back together, and that took way too long. Basically, we tried to change the gears on the LOC gearbox. LOC stands for length of cut, and it's basically changing the speed that the crop is being fed into the knives. By slowing it down, the knives can make more cuts in a shorter distance on that stalk. So we were able to get it slowed down. We should have never messed with it, because when you mess with something like that, things don't move the way they should on a 20-year-old machine, and that results in 3 people laying on the ground with hammers and pliers and pipe wrenches and trying to get things to move and say, hey, we got it. Not good news. I thought we were fixed and went 5 feet and it stopped working again. Come to find that it wasn't fully engaged. There's a fork inside of the gearbox. So we now are going to go back home, take the head off, split it all apart, and back it in the shop and hopefully fix it. try this breaker bar. So that's a 32. I think it's a 30. Start big, I guess. Get out of here now. All right. What on earth? All right, this one. This piece of cake. Should be anyway. Just a linchpin. A rotten one at that. Look at that. We have to get the chopper lower. The head is too low to the ground. We can't get out from underneath of it. It'll make more sense when we're away. You can see how it hooks up. And like that, we are uncoupled. Actually, I guess we're gonna back into the shop. So this goes in and out, and so does this, but it's a high and low range for this, which runs these rolls. We tried to shift it so that it would feed slower into the knife. Anyway, yeah, we broke something internally, so we're gonna tear that gearbox apart. Dad is getting the skid loader. We're gonna lift this gearbox off. This is called the shear bar, and these are the knives. And as you can see, these knives almost make contact. Now this shear bar's in rough shape, but we'll get another year out of it. But they just about make contact, and they shear it off. And what happens is if you slide a knife, if you look, right here you can see where it's moved. I can just about stick my finger in that gap. So we're gonna have to loosen these and slide them front. So I just ran a couple bolts tight, but you can see now how tight, how close that clearance is. That's what we want. So I'll impact them back in, and then I gotta get the torque wrench and figure out the torque spec, because these get torqued. Up. It's very windy out today. The snap ring goes under here, this bearing goes on here, and that cap goes over, and that'll have an output shaft right here. Yeah, and then all the caps, the 4-bolt caps go on, and everything gets sealed up. We'll just do a manual shear bar adjustment. What you just saw was the sharpening process and shear bar setting process. And the way that works is you run the knives backwards with the reverse, and yeah, you saw how a stone goes back and forth, sharpens it, and then you got to set the shear bar, the part that actually is cutting the crop. So that's what you got to see there, just for a little explanation. And we're now getting ready to hook onto the head, and then we can try this gearbox, test run it, if I can get square with the head to hook it up.